Okay, by now, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard. Benardrick Mckinney is out for the season with a messed up shoulder. This is not good in my opinion. I know a lot of you guys do not like Benardrick Mckinney because he is a tubby or a big chungus, whatever you want to call him. But, I mean, the Texans' inside linebacker depth is very, very, very bad, in my opinion. And it was one of my biggest concerns coming into the year. Like, besides Dylan Cole, which, by the way, Dylan Cole has gotten, no playing time this season. I don't know why. I don't get it because he was pretty good his first 2 years, and then now all of a sudden he gets no playing time. What's his name? Tyro Adams gets more playing time than him. So I don't understand what's going on with Dylan Cole. Maybe Tyro Adams has been out playing him. Maybe he's been doing bad in practice. I don't know, but yeah, Dylan Cole. I thought Dylan Cole was our only linebacker we had for depth. So I always said, if Benardrick McKinney or Zach Cunningham went down, the Texans were pretty much screwed. And now, look, I understand a lot of you guys do not like McKinney. McKinney can't cover. McKinney can't run down faster running backs. But McKinney is very, very good at stopping Derrick Henry, who, by the way, we actually play this week. So that is not good. See, the thing about Benardrick McKinney, the dude is 6'4", 6'5", 265 pounds minimum. He's probably at 275 if we're being honest. The dude is built like a truck. He's one of the few linebackers in the NFL who can go head to head with Derrick Henry and actually win. Straight up win. Not, contain him. No, McKinney is not scared to tackle Derrick Henry because McKinney is bigger than Derrick Henry, and not many people can say that. So that's not good in my opinion. Now, Tyrell Adams did play a pretty good game against Jacksonville, but keep in mind that's Jacksonville. Not only that, Robinson is nowhere near as good as Derrick Henry. Yeah, he's had a nice rookie season so far, but Derrick Henry is an entire different animal, and Tyrell Adams is built different. He is a smaller linebacker as opposed to McKinney. Yeah, Tyrell Adams can probably take down the faster running backs. If he was there against Dalvin Cook, he probably would have did better than McKinney versus a guy like Dalvin Cook. But against a bigger guy like McKinney, he's gonna be tested. We're gonna see what we actually have in Tyrell Adams this week. I mean, that is if the Texans even play their game, because Tennessee doesn't know how to wash their hands. But I mean, I'm pretty sure they will play. I hopefully by then the Titans figure out that they have to wash their hands, because I mean 2 bye weeks would be whack, and it'd really, really suck if Titans don't figure out that they have to wash their hands, and then it ends up being a draw or something because the NFL, for whatever reason, they don't want to force loss Titans, which is dumb. If you can't handle protocols, follow protocols, I think you should be the one to get punished, not the other teams. So yeah, I think that's dumb. Now, as far as McKinney goes, McKinney has played his last down as a Houston Texan, in my opinion. I felt like this was going to be his last year as a Houston Texan as well. When they paid Zach Cunningham, what was it, $14.5 million a year. I felt like this was McKinney's last year. They were going to roll with Cunningham and McKinney this year, and then cut McKinney after the year, or maybe even trade him for a 5th round pick or something, and maybe draft another linebacker, because the Texans, cap wise, they're okay. They're not in cap hell. They can definitely cut people like Benardrick McKinney. They can cut a guy like David Johnson and free up a good chunk of cap space. I'm sure Brandon Cooks would be open to a restructure of his deal. I'm sure JJ Watt, if you give him a 1 or 2 year extension, you could spread out his money and clear up more cap space. You could make so many moves to free up cap space. The Texans, cap space wise, they'll be fine. But like the issue here is the Texans have absolutely no one next to Cunningham that you can trust, in my opinion. Like, unless Tyrell Adams ends up being that guy, but we have to see. Yeah, he had a good game against Jacksonville, but we have to see if he could continue to do that. Like, is that going to be like an every week thing from him, or was that just, you know, they were playing Jacksonville and Jacksonville's Jacksonville type of thing? So, yeah, that's like, there's some concerns short term, like this season, and some concerns long term as well, because as you guys know, the Texans, they have to keep some of their guys. Like, William Fuller is a free agent, Garyon Conley is a free agent, I believe PJ Hall is a free agent as well. What's his name? Kenny Stills is a free agent. So they have quite a few free agents that I'm pretty sure they would like to bring back. So I don't think they'll have enough cap space to go and get a free agent linebacker, if there's any out there, because I have not looked at the free agent linebackers list for next year. And honestly, like, I don't think there is going to be any to begin with. And draft-wise, well, they don't have a first or second round pick, so they won't be able to pick one early on. If anything, they can pick one in the third round, which is probably going to be like in the middle of the draft in the third round, so like around pick 70 something. And at pick 70 something, the odds of you finding a day one starting inside linebacker, it's pretty slim to none. So there's definitely some concerns there. Like, if you're a Texans fan, your best hope is to hope that Tyrell Adams or Dylan Cole ends up being that guy, a guy that you can bring back next year, because, you know, things aren't looking so good next year in terms of who's going to start next to Zach Cunningham. Like, Zach Cunningham's fine, but in a 3-4 defense, you need two inside linebackers, and if the new coach makes it a 4-3 defense, well, guess what? Who's your other outside linebackers? It ain't Merciless. He's an edge rusher. Brendan Scarlett, Peter Colombayi, like, you know, like, what are you going to do? So, like, you need these other linebackers. Like, maybe Jonathan Grenard, I don't know. Like, there really isn't anything there for the Texans. Like, maybe Peter Colombayi turns into something. You know, like, you gotta hope something goes right for the Texans at the inside linebacker position, because things aren't going to look too well here in the future for them. I mean, it is what it is, though. Now, I know a lot of you guys were probably expecting a head coaching video. Like, Sticky, you said you were going to drop a head coaching candidates video this week. Well, you're never, ever, ever going to get that video, okay? Stop asking about it. The only head coach for the Houston Texans is Bill O'Brien, and that's it. Now that Bill O'Brien's gone, no other coach deserves to coach for the Houston Texans except maybe Billy Baker. But, yeah, that video is coming later today. I don't know. Maybe I'll schedule this video for 2 p.m. So maybe the head coaching one, part 1, is going to go up maybe like around 6 p.m. today. And the next one's going to be out next week. So, yeah, definitely expect that later on. And, yeah, that's all I have for you guys for today. Actually, well, it's not all I have for you guys for today. I have something else coming later. But, yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.